Do you mind if I tell you guys a story for a quick second? Well, once upon a time, there was a little boy who liked to talk too much in class who lived in Tulsa, Oklahoma. His name was Justin. So school for Justin was more of a social hour. Classwork, no. But asking someone how their day was or what they're doing after school, yes. So one day that kind of changed for Justin. It was recess and he was talking and playing with his friends, like normal kid stuff, right? Then out of nowhere, this girl that Justin never even talked to or seen before walks up to him and says, "Can you shut up? You're so loud." So Justin did what Justin does best and argued. After Justin argued with that girl for like 15 to 20 minutes, he really thought about it. Am I really that loud? His words started to get to her. Her words started to get to him. And he didn't talk to anyone for the rest of the day. When he got home, he told his mom what happened, and he asked her, "Mom, am I really that loud?" So she leaned into him, put her hand on his shoulder and said, "Justin, sweetie, of course you are." Naturally, Justin was taken aback by this, but what she said afterwards is what really stuck with him. She said, "You may be loud, but that's who you are. God makes no mistakes." So obviously, if you couldn't tell, I'm Justin from the story, and that's actually a true story. When I got older, I realized that not everyone had someone like my mom in their lives. That's something that I wanted to change. So when we got the chance to do this Genius Hour project, I decided that I want to provide young teenagers / kids with positive examples like that. People who were unapologetically themselves, but also still successful. So then I decided to film a documentary where I interviewed a select group of people and titled the documentary Unapologetic. Now that sounds like a great idea, right? That sounds so cool, cutting edge, but it was way easier said than done, let me tell you. First of all, no one tells you how hard editing is. Like, it's really difficult. When you first start, it's just, oh, okay, you're putting different clips together. It shouldn't be too difficult, but once you hit like the 2-hour mark, 3-hour mark, you're ready to throw your computer out the window. Another adversity that I faced was actually scheduling to interview the people. I started with a group of 4, and that number slowly diminished to 2, like that. Oh, I almost forgot the icing on the cake. I'm not even joking. An hour and 30 minutes before it was time to turn in the project, my computer decided that it wanted to shut down. So you can imagine I was just thrilled by this. But in all honesty, even though I did face a lot of adversities with this project, there were some good things too. I learned a lot about myself, and I learned that I actually kind of have a soft spot for editing, even though it's a very strenuous task. I also learned that I really like interviewing people, and maybe I want to pursue that in the future. Another thing that I learned about myself is that when I'm really passionate about something, there's nothing that can stand in my way. Whether that's people canceling on me, different speed bumps, anything, I'll pursue it, just to get my project done. Oh, I almost forgot. I learned what it truly meant to be unapologetic. Before this project, I thought I just didn't care about anything and I was too cool or whatever, but when I got a chance to sit down with some of these people that I interviewed, I realized that I was just as insecure as anybody else. It took real people like them to show me this. Well, that's my story. And maybe yours is different from mine. Maybe you're like this girl and you feel like you're not worth it. Or you're like this boy and you feel like the world would be better off without you. But just know that you're loved, you're beautiful, and you too can be